Hello, it's Emily and this is my January TBR. So to begin with, we're going to wrap up what I read in December. I can't actually remember, let me check. Let me get my journal out. So out of the 5 challenge books, I ended up reading 3 within December, and I have finished another one since this, like in the last couple of days since January started, and I finished 4 of the Christmas books that I had planned to read. So the only book out of the challenges that I haven't read is Frostheart by Jamie Littler, but I did read an additional book in December, I was about to say January then, in December, which is The End and Other Beginnings by Veronica Roth, which is a short story collection that's like futuristic. So in the end I read The End and Other Beginnings, Nevernight, The Snowman, the Michael Morpurgo edition, Father Christmas, The Snowman by Raymond Briggs, the original one, A Christmas Carol, Noel Streatfeild's Christmas Stories, and One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. Now onto the TBR. This is Emily from the future just saying that the reason why it's filmed like this, like the rolls, is because I left the board and stuff in my house at uni, so I didn't have it, but I had the board, like the picture, on my laptop, but I just kind of compared to last month's video to find where the snakes and ladders were, just to make sure I wasn't skipping over a snake or ladder, if that makes sense. Future Emily here again. I just wanted to point out that I'm adding in a punishment from now on, so that if I don't complete all the books in January, for February I'll have to read an extra book, but from a pot of books that I am not excited about, if you get what I mean, like books that I don't really care if I don't read. So the first roll gave me horror, and for this I'm picking The Last Seance by Agatha Christie. It is a short story collection of horror stories, I believe, tales of the supernatural, so I thought that would fit perfectly. I bought this in November, I believe, or December, November, so it's a fairly new purchase for me, and I look forward to cracking on with that this month. So roll 2 gave me Flip a Coin. I will now play the video of the 2 options I picked, which were I Tell You I Love You But I Don't Have to Kill You and Ready Player One. And so, as you can see, it gave me I Tell You I Love You But Then I Have to Kill You, which I am at currently about halfway through. I am enjoying it. I read it before when I was a younger teenager, because I know it's targeted at slightly younger teens, but I just thought I'd reread the series just for a bit of nostalgia. So roll 3 gave me Find a Friend, and I went to my one friend that I always go to, and she knows it's coming. Anyway, so this is the photo I sent her with the 4 books, which was Horror Storm, Stalking Jack the Ripper, Iron Gold, and One of Us is Next. In the end she put this as the response, and so Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerry Maniscalco. I meant to read this in October, I had to give it back to the library because it was reserved, but I've got it back again and I'm looking forward to physically reading this. Roll 4 gave me award winning, and for that I picked One of Us is Next, because One of Us is Lying, the first book of the series, is award winning. which is why I picked it, and also I'm very excited because I've just read One of Us is Lying and I cannot wait to read the next part, like the sequel. I am so pumped. I pre-ordered it from Amazon and I'm so excited for it to arrive when it comes out next week. Yes. So my final roll 5, gave me representation. I'm really sorry for this picture. For this, I picked red, white and royal blue, red, white and royal blue, because I believe the prince and the president's son form a relationship. They fall in love, I believe. That's what happens. I don't know too much. As much as I've seen it around, I've tried to avoid reviews and summaries because I kind of really want to just go into this like blind. So yeah, that's what I'm reading for representation. So I only have 2 extras this month. The first one is Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, which is this one, and it's meant to be like set in an IKEA store, and it's just cool. It's got pictures throughout that's like of IKEA kind of furniture, but it's not IKEA because it's not. But I'm very excited to read this. This could have been a horror book actually, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this. And finally, the other book I would like to read is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'm going to reread the whole series because I've got the whole paperback box set for like Christmas. I'm very excited. This isn't the edition, this is my original copies, but because I got the new paperbacks. Anyway, you'll see it in my haul video. Okay, be down in a sec! So yeah, I am very excited to read this series again. I say again, I've only ever read the first 2. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you soon with my yearly stats. Bye!